Someone who is a snake in your family has finally been caught. Here is the name. My dear chosen one, hear me clearly today, because heaven does not reveal names lightly. Someone who walks with you, eats with you, smiles in your face, has been hiding the poison of a snake in their heart. They pretended to be family, but in truth, they were the one whispering against your destiny, blocking your steps, and celebrating secretly when you cried. But God is a revealer of truth, and today, Archangel Michael has spoken. This person has finally been caught in their own trap. Stay with me till the end, because what I'm about to share will shock you. A family member you trusted, someone close enough to know your dreams, has been carrying jealousy like fire. They wore a mask of love, but behind your back, they moved like a serpent in the grass. Their words were sweet to your face, but bitter venom when you turned away. This is why you felt strange heaviness in your spirit whenever they entered the room, why peace would leave whenever their shadow touched your home. But listen carefully, heaven has exposed them. Their schemes cannot hide anymore. Archangel Michael drew his sword and stood at your side, saying, "The one who tried to steal your honor, the one who played against you in secret, is now uncovered. Their name is no longer hidden in the darkness, it is being written in the light. And as you hear this, I ask you, do not fear, do not worry, for this revelation is not to break you, but to free you. Hold on and stay with me, because this message carries your vindication." For years, this family member thought no one would notice their betrayal. They believed blood ties could cover their lies. But God's eyes miss nothing. Every tear you shed was counted, every false word they spoke against you was recorded, and now the season of exposure has come. The mask is falling, and the truth is shouting louder than their deception. And here is the miracle: the same family member who laughed at your pain will soon watch you rise higher than ever before. The one who mocked your prayers will see you blessed in public. The snake has been caught, and their name will be known not because you exposed them, but because heaven itself is declaring, "This was the one." And the world will see the difference between you, the chosen, and them, the deceiver. So stay with me till the end, because this is your moment of divine justice. Archangel Michael wants you to hold this word tightly. No curse, no betrayal, no hidden snake can hold back a child chosen by God. Your blessing is bigger than their plot, your miracle is greater than their gossip, and your destiny is sealed by heaven. My beloved soul, hold on and stay with me, because what you are about to hear is not ordinary. The first layer of truth has already been unveiled, but heaven says there is more. The mask is falling piece by piece, and with every word you hear, you will understand why your spirit always felt uneasy near this person. They moved close like a brother, a sister, an elder, a cousin, but inside they were never family in heart, only family in name. This is why every time something good came your way, they were the first to act happy, but deep inside they were burning with envy. They carried the smile of support, but behind closed doors they questioned your every move. They were the ones who said, "How can this blessing be theirs?" They tried to plant doubt in others' minds, so that you would never shine the way God designed you to. But listen carefully, their tongue has been caught, their words have been recorded, and the heavens themselves have placed a seal of truth on their exposure. Stay with me till the end, because this is where your justice begins. For too long, you carried their betrayal in silence. You wondered why doors shut when you worked so hard. You thought it was bad luck, but it was the silent snake moving in shadows, pulling strings behind you. But no more. God says, "The time of exposure is now, and the child I chose will no longer walk blinded." The angel of truth has come, and Archangel Michael is holding their name in his hand, shining it like fire in the sky. And hear me, your heart already knows. Even as you listen, a face is flashing in your mind. That is not coincidence, that is confirmation. The unease you felt was the whisper of heaven telling you all along. You doubted yourself, but today heaven confirms, you were right. They pretended to love you, but their actions never matched. They pretended to care, but they always had another plan. Beloved soul, rejoice. This exposure is not to destroy your family, it is to cleanse it. The snake being caught means your circle is about to be purified. God is removing the hidden hand that drained your blessing. What they meant for harm is now turning into your testimony. The very one who laughed at your downfall will watch your rising, and they will have no power left to stop it. So I tell you, don't scroll away, don't skip this moment. You are standing in the hour of revelation. Say Amen if you receive this, and let the heavens seal this truth in your spirit. The snake is caught, the name is clear, and your freedom has begun. Stay with me till the end, because this truth is unfolding layer by layer like a hidden book being opened before your eyes. The snake in your family thought their disguise was perfect. They thought no one would ever see their secret dealings. But heaven says, every whisper has reached my ears, every plan has been brought before my throne. And now Archangel Michael stands at the center of this revelation, declaring, the deceiver is unmasked. Listen carefully, this person did not just speak against you. They tried to exchange your blessing for their own gain. They walked into rooms where your name was spoken, and instead of defending you as family should, they twisted your story. They carried information about your dreams, your struggles, your victories, and they used it to weaken your image in the eyes of others. This is why you were misunderstood, why some relationships turned cold, why support was delayed. It was never chance, it was their quiet hand moving in the background. But heaven has had enough. The snake has been cornered. The lies they planted have now grown into weeds choking their own path. The same voice that once spoke against you is now stumbling, because truth does not remain hidden forever. The light is shining, and their name is trembling under it. Hold on and stay with me, because I want you to see the miracle in this exposure. You may ask, why now? And the answer is simple, because God's timing is perfect. If the name was revealed too early, you might have doubted. But now, in this exact season, when your breakthrough is opening, heaven is removing the last obstacle. Their jealousy can no longer poison your garden, because your season of blossoming has arrived. And hear this, you will not need to lift a finger for revenge. The very hand that tried to harm you will now be empty. The very mouth that spoke against you will now be silenced. The very steps they took against you will now lead them into their own trap. This is the justice of heaven, and it is working in your favor. Hold on and stay with me, because the story does not end with exposure, it begins with deliverance. The snake has been caught, but now heaven is opening the scroll that reveals what happens next. Archangel Michael is standing with a sword of fire, not just to reveal their name, but to cut every chain they tied around your destiny. For too long, they whispered against you, but today their voice is silenced, and your name is rising higher. Listen closely, my beloved soul. When the snake was exposed, the entire atmosphere in the spirit shifted. The shadows they used to hide behind can no longer cover them. Every secret plan, every late-night scheme, every moment they rejoiced in your pain is now standing in the light. And here is the divine truth: no plan formed in darkness can survive when heaven shines its light upon it. Stay with me till the end, because this part carries your victory. The angel of God says, your home is being cleansed. Your table is being purified. Your bloodline is being restored. The snake thought their betrayal would keep you down forever, but instead their exposure has opened the floodgates for your blessing. The same family member who plotted will now witness you walking in abundance, in joy, in peace, untouched by their venom. And hear this, Archangel Michael is declaring, every hidden word spoken against you is breaking now. Every false tie connected to your name is cut. Every trap meant for you will now swallow the one who built it. Can you feel it? The heaviness that once surrounded you is lifting, because the atmosphere around your life is being rearranged. What felt blocked is opening, what felt delayed is moving, what felt impossible is becoming possible. Beloved, rejoice in this moment. God is not just exposing the snake, He is elevating you above their reach. You will no longer walk with the weight of suspicion in your heart, wondering who is true and who is false. Heaven has drawn the line, heaven has revealed the name, and heaven has chosen to protect your steps. Do not skip this, do not scroll away. You are standing in the middle of your breakthrough. Comment Amen if you receive this, and let heaven seal your vindication today. Because when the snake is caught, the child of God is free. And you, my beloved, are free indeed. Wait and stay with me, because this moment is bigger than you realize. Exposure is only the first chapter. What comes next is the recovery of everything they tried to steal. Archangel Michael is showing me that the snake in your family did not only move with words, they moved with hidden deals. They spoke secretly about your future, they bargained with others over what was never theirs, and they thought they could exchange your blessing for their benefit. Listen carefully. Every stolen opportunity, every delayed favor, every door that shut when it should have opened, was not by accident. Behind the curtain, this family member was weaving threads of jealousy, twisting stories, and pulling down your name. They thought they could hide forever, but heaven has traced their every step. Their hands are now empty, because the blessings they tried to hold back are being delivered back to you 7 times greater. Hold on and stay with me, because this is where your vindication grows stronger. The snake thought they had power, but the truth is they were only given space for a time. Now that time has ended. Heaven says, every deal they made is cancelled, every curse they spoke is broken, every door they shut is opening wider than before. The blessings they delayed are not lost, they are simply gathering momentum, ready to return to you in waves. And here is the divine irony. The one who wanted to see you small will now watch you rise before their very eyes. The same people they whispered lies to will now witness your success, your honor, and your restoration. The snake is powerless now, because truth has crushed their schemes, and light has exposed their shadow. Beloved soul, do not skip this word. Stay with me till the end, because heaven is making you a promise. Everything they tried to steal is being restored, everything they tried to delay is being accelerated, and everything they meant for evil is turning into a testimony for you. Hold on and stay with me, because this part carries a crown of restoration. The snake thought they could damage not only your blessing but also your family honor. They whispered in secret, trying to stain your name, trying to twist the story of who you are. But heaven declares today, your name is rising again, your honor is being restored, and no lie will cling to you any longer. Beloved soul, listen closely. Your family line carries weight, it carries legacy, it carries blessing. That is why the snake attacked it. They wanted people to doubt your goodness, to question your worth, to believe false reports instead of the truth. They tried to pull your name into the mud so theirs could look cleaner. But Archangel Michael has stepped into the battlefield and shouted, "Enough!" The child of God will no longer be mocked. Stay with me till the end, because what you are about to hear is divine vindication. God Himself is rewriting the story people tell about you. Those who once listened to the snake's lies will soon see the truth with their own eyes. The very same tongue that spoke against you will be forced to admit your innocence. The same people who doubted you will marvel at your rising. Your name, once covered in shadow, is now shining like gold. And hear me, your honor is not just restored, it is multiplied. When heaven restores, it does not give back the same measure, it gives back pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. Where they tried to dishonor you, you will now walk in double honor. Where they tried to push you down, you will be lifted higher. Where they tried to silence you, your voice will carry further than theirs ever could. Beloved, rejoice in this moment. Say Amen if you receive it, because heaven is lifting your name into the light. Do not skip this, for this is the turning point. The snake is caught, the lies are broken, and your family honor is restored forever. Wait and stay with me, because what you are stepping into now is bigger than exposure, bigger than restoration. It is destiny unfolding in full strength. The snake has been caught, their shadow removed, and now the path before you is finally clear. For years, you felt resistance, as if invisible walls stood in your way. You pushed, you prayed, you worked, yet the doors did not open the way they should. Heaven says, it was the snake's hand blocking the way. But today, that hand is cut off, and the road of your destiny is open wide. Listen carefully, beloved soul. Destiny is not chance, it is design. And God's design for you has always been greatness. But the snake tried to cloud it, to confuse it, to delay it. They threw obstacles like stones on the road, thinking you would stumble. Yet every stumble only trained your feet to walk stronger. Every delay only prepared you for a double portion. Every setback only set the stage for your comeback. Stay with me till the end, because Archangel Michael is declaring over you, the way is clear, the season is open, the journey is blessed. No serpent can cross your path again, because heaven's armies are standing guard. The road that once felt heavy now feels light. The dreams that once felt impossible now feel within reach. The destiny that once seemed far away is now at your doorstep. And hear this, your destiny is not just about you. It is about those connected to you. Your rising will lift others. Your blessing will bless many. The snake wanted to stop you because they knew your life would be a light to others. But they failed. Their fall has become your rise. Their exposure has become your freedom. And now nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop the unfolding of what God wrote over your life. Hold on and stay with me, because this chapter brings peace back into the very place that once felt heavy. The snake was not only attacking you as an individual, they were disturbing the atmosphere of your home, shaking the unity of your family, and trying to keep your household in confusion. But today, the sword of Archangel Michael has cut through that chaos, and the peace of God is flowing back into your circle. Beloved soul, do you remember those nights where arguments would rise for no reason, where small things became storms, where joy could not last in your house? That was not random. The snake's presence carried a spirit of division, and wherever they stepped, peace was stolen. They smiled at the table, but under the table, they were sowing strife. But heaven says, no more. The snake is caught, and peace is returning to your walls. Stay with me till the end, because this part is personal for you. The atmosphere of your family is shifting right now. Where there was heaviness, there will be laughter. Where there was mistrust, there will be unity. Where there was silence, there will be joy. God's Spirit is entering every room of your home, cleansing it from the residue of betrayal. The air is becoming lighter, the energy is becoming purer, the blessings are settling where they belong. And hear this promise: your family name will no longer carry the shadow of conflict. Instead, it will shine with the fragrance of peace and honor. The snake tried to use your bloodline as a weapon, but heaven has turned it into a shield. From this day, your household is covered. Angels are standing watch at your doors. Archangel Michael is guarding the very threshold of your home, and no hidden serpent will ever cross again. Hold on and stay with me, because this part is about the blessing that touches your hands, your work, and your future, your finances. The snake in your family did not only aim at your relationships or your peace, they tried to choke the very flow of provision meant for you. They blocked opportunities, delayed favor, and whispered words that caused doors of increase to close. But now, with their exposure, heaven is declaring, your financial blessing is released. Beloved soul, think back to the moments when unexpected losses came, when what should have multiplied somehow diminished, when promotions were delayed, when support was withheld. That was not coincidence. The snake was weaving webs behind the scenes, trading your name in conversations to keep your blessing small. But the angel of the Lord has struck, and those webs are torn apart. The flow that was dammed up is breaking open, like a river rushing back into its course. Stay with me till the end, because this is the moment of release. God says, what was withheld is now being returned in double measure. What was stolen will be restored sevenfold. What was delayed is now being accelerated into your hands. Every coin, every resource, every favor connected to your destiny is finding its way back to you. And no snake, no voice, no hidden plan can stop it this time. And hear this: your finances are not just about survival, they are about impact. The snake wanted to keep you small so your light could not shine, but God's plan is for you to overflow. As your finances rise, so will your ability to bless others. As your prosperity grows, so will your influence. The snake tried to chain your hands, but heaven has loosed them, and now whatever you touch will prosper. Hold on and stay with me, because this part speaks straight to your heart. It is about trust, about relationships, about the circle of people around you. The snake tried to poison not just your name, not just your finances, but also your relationships. They wanted you to feel isolated, abandoned, and unloved. They whispered lies so that others would turn away from you. They planted seeds of doubt so that your circle would break apart. But heaven has stepped in, and now the season of healing has begun. Beloved soul, Hear this: the ones who walked away will begin to see the truth. The ones who doubted you will soon realize they were misled. The ones who questioned your loyalty will see your heart shining pure. Archangel Michael has declared, the deceiver's voice is silenced, and the truth will speak louder than every lie. No relationship that was meant for you can ever be stolen. Those who are genuine will find their way back, and those who were false will stay exposed in the light. Stay with me till the end, because heaven is not only restoring broken trust, it is also sending new divine connections. God says, "You will not walk alone. I am surrounding you with people who will stand with you, speak life into you, and honor what I placed inside you." This means friends who don't compete but support, family who don't betray but uplift, and companions who don't envy but celebrate your victories. And hear this: relationships broken by the snake's influence will either be healed by truth or replaced by better ones. You will no longer waste tears over those who were never for you. You will no longer carry pain over those who never understood you. Instead, your circle will be purified, your trust will be rebuilt, and your heart will know peace. Hold on and stay with me, because this word is not only about you, it is about your children, your legacy, and the generations that will come after you. The snake in your family thought small. They believed their betrayal would only affect today. But heaven saw their deeper plan. They wanted to poison your line, to let their envy ripple into the lives of those who belong to you. But listen carefully: God has intercepted their scheme, and your legacy has been set free. Beloved soul, hear this truth. The enemy's tactic was not just against your present blessing, but against your future inheritance. They thought if they could choke your progress, your children would never walk in abundance. They thought if they could stain your name, the next generation would inherit shame instead of honor. But Archangel Michael has declared, the curse is broken, the name is restored, the bloodline is free. Stay with me till the end, because what I say now will make your spirit rejoice. Heaven is writing a new story for your family. Your sons and daughters, whether present or yet to be born, will not carry the weight of betrayal. They will not inherit the poison of the snake. They will inherit peace, prosperity, and promise. What was blocked for you will flow freely for them. What was stolen from you will be multiplied in their hands. What was delayed in your journey will be accelerated in theirs. And hear me clearly, this is why the exposure had to happen now. It is not only about protecting you, but about preserving your seed. Generational curses are ending, and generational blessings are beginning. Your name will no longer be linked with pain, it will be linked with honor. Your family will no longer be remembered for betrayal, it will be remembered for favor. Hold on and stay with me, because this word is not only about you, it is about your children, your legacy, and the generations that will come after you. The snake in your family thought small. They believed their betrayal would only affect today. But heaven saw their deeper plan. they wanted to poison your line, to let their envy ripple into the lives of those who belong to you. But listen carefully, God has intercepted their scheme, and your legacy has been set free. Beloved soul, hear this truth. The enemy's tactic was not just against your present blessing, but against your future inheritance. They thought if they could choke your progress, your children would never walk in abundance. They thought if they could stain your name, the next generation would inherit shame instead of honor. But Archangel Michael has declared, the curse is broken, the name is restored, the bloodline is free. Stay with me till the end, because what I say now will make your spirit rejoice. Heaven is writing a new story for your family. Your sons and daughters, whether present or yet to be born, will not carry the weight of betrayal. They will not inherit the poison of the snake. They will inherit peace, prosperity, and promise. What was blocked for you will flow freely for them. What was stolen from you will be multiplied in their hands. What was delayed in your journey will be accelerated in theirs. And hear me clearly, this is why the exposure had to happen now. It is not only about protecting you, but about preserving your seed. Generational curses are ending, and generational blessings are beginning. Your name will no longer be linked with pain, it will be linked with honor. Your family will no longer be remembered for betrayal, it will be remembered for faith.